Check 1 2, check 1 2. Hidden lateness. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Hidden lateness in the building. How do I sound? Listen, I'm sorry for being tardy. It better be tardy than tarded. You know what I'm saying? Better be tardy than tarded. Yes. I tell you, hey, listen, family. Michael Braxton, listen, y'all don't understand what be going on the other side of town. You know what I mean? Y'all don't know, man. It be good goodness. Listen, listen. You work all day, and then you come home, and you prepare for the show, and the next thing you know, you got in your ear. It be going down. Wink. Man, I'm trying to tell you. I mean, it be it be rough on this side of town. Hidden Griffin. I'm trying to tell you. Be working. Goodness gracious. You think Vincent Thomas try to put hands on me? Y'all gonna get me in trouble. You think Marcus Vincent tried? Boy, it was a fly on the wall up in this demonstration. Good goodness gracious. Wink, wink. Anyway, family, listen. I think that's why we get along. I think that's why we get along so well. I think that's why we get along so well because I just keep it real. I just keep it so real. It's something else around here. Hold on. I be keeping it so real around here, you know what I'm saying? But tonight, family, we gonna turn it all the way up a little bit. PG. I be doing too much, man. I be doing way too much, you know what I mean? But it's all good. It's all good. So, family, how y'all been doing? I see I'm still whispering like I got in trouble. I'm whispering like I've been bad. I'm like a half a hundred up here whispering. How y'all doing? Y'all allowed to come out and play? Y'all good? Well, I can't stay too long tonight. Mama tripping. Hold up. Hold up. Let me put this up here. I can't stay too long tonight. Mama tripping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's going down, 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 down. But anyway, family, look, tonight we got a good show. The principal's office voice. Tonight we got a good show for you tonight, family. Um, man. I was watching some of those clips, and it's just sad. I'm putting this up in here. Thank you for all your support. It's just sad to see that grown men and women, literally are in denial. You know what I'm saying? How I'm sounding now? Do I sound a little bit better? Grown men are in denial that they're being taken advantage of. You know, they got that syndrome, whatever that syndrome is, that syndrome where they getting abused and they don't even recognize it as abuse. You know what I'm saying? They don't even recognize it as abuse. They like, no, he loves me. No, he only hits me because he loves me. You know what I mean? Yeah, Stockholm syndrome. I mean, he only does this because he loves me. You know, he takes my money and he spends it for me. And yes, we couldn't get the museum this time, but it's close enough. And, at least we can celebrate because we do have something. But he loves me. And that's what they remind me of. Did you see them in there just kikiing and boo-hooing and it was for real. It was kind of discouraging. I mean, it was kind of discouraging to continue to continue to cover this story, because I just seen so many detached people continue to follow this nonsense. I was like, shh. But then I did the poll, and lucky for that poll, because lucky for that poll, because y'all spoke, and y'all spoke loud. Y'all say keep it going. And y'all spoke way louder than the haters. You know, that's why I asked y'all to put out comments in the comment section. After video come down, come back and put comments in there, because if I don't know what you're thinking, I get a lot of the haters, and they're loud. You know what I mean? I'm gonna smack you when I see you. You know what I'm saying? Your pocket watching. When you gonna get your museum? I mean, they come on and on and on. And I'm gonna read some comments tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read some comments as we start the show, because this, I wanted to just show you that this is some of the stuff that I hear, you know, and they are loud as ever. And so you that are helping us to wake one another up, you know what I'm saying? You need to just take a second out of your day and put a comment about how you feel about the situation. Good job, GS, something, you know what I'm saying? Because they are really, really loud. And a lot of times you don't get to see them. And I tell you now, and I got a filter on my YouTube account. And before anything, so if you don't see your post and you're like, I posted, why I don't see it? Sometimes I see y'all posting it twice because I got filters on there. And then I come back and I check it a couple times a day, and then I release it. You know what I'm saying? So, because they be out of control, family. They be out of control. But I wanna for a second, I wanna read a few comments that I seen on Twitter, and there's probably tons of more now. But this is the mentality that we're up against. We're gonna get busy in a second, but this is the mentality that we are up against. Let me see if I can get the first comment right. This is the mentality. Look at this. Look at this. Brown something, Brownie L or something, right? Look at this mentality. Can you please tell me, what bank do you deposit your money into? What appliances do you own? What toilet paper do you wipe your... Why is it critical that he employs every function of his business with us? He has stated multiple times, do you own a business? Now, this is the funny part about this thing. The point is that Tariq Nasheed, and this is for this person, Brownie L. Tariq Nasheed runs around screaming white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy. And when it would give you the impression that on the opposite side of white supremacy, while he's screaming FBA, that his first choice for everything that he does would be one of his over 250,000 subscribers, a FBA person. That's just a no-brainer. And then you would think, as long as Tariq has been making documentaries, he can't find one FBA. Come on, let's be for real now. And this is for the FBAs, because we already get it. We already get it. If he's been making these documentaries since 2010, do you mean tell me that you are going to give him a pass by not finding an FBA to produce or film or even snap pictures after all this time? Are you serious? Are you serious? You know, come on now. Now the problem is that he yells FBA all the time. We the foundation of foundational Black America. We built this country. We built the country, but they sure can't build the production. We built this country, but they sure can't put a camera in focus right. We built this, so you understand what I'm saying? Like you're a walking contradiction. You tell your people, you tell your subscribers how great they are, but when you get down to do downright business, you follow what I'm saying? You do not see greatness, and that's obvious. And you've been in this field too long. Wa alaikum salam, Muslim PS. You've been in this field too long to be faking people out that you hire anybody that no, not at this level. You've been talking about hidden this, hidden that since what, 2010. You know what I'm saying? And you talked about the Moors, that the Moors was this in Europe, like all of this greatness, but you sure can't shoot a camera correctly. You sure can't do that correctly. This is the hypocrisy. But this is the whole point. At the end of the day, Tariq Nasheed, his whole circle is Europeans when the camera is off. His whole circle, you know what I'm saying? Leonard Wilson, bless you on your surgery, brother. Yes, indeed. Nice to see you back in the building. But his inner circle is all Europeans, whether people believe it or not. And you will see, even back in the day, I guess 10 years ago, whenever he was doing something, he was rubbing shoulders with these Europeans. And it doesn't stop even until this day. Even until this day. And so FBAs need to realize that they are being played in such a way that they're going to hear good speeches. They're going to hear motivational rants about Europeans and all that. They're going to hear all of that. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be them going in their pocket and Tariq going to the bank. Period, point blank. And that's just what it is. But so I write to this person, can you please tell me, they says, can you please tell me what bank you deposit your money into? What? And I had to tell a person, I mean, that's not the point. I do not swindle people out of millions of dollars by playing the white supremacy race game to trigger emotional responses to get in people's bank account and then turn about and hire all Europeans. And I'm saying, stop being a sucker. Now, that's one comment. I got a few more that I want to, and I told them that I'm going to, I went on their comment section and told them that I'm going to do their comments today. And I want to read these comments and maybe they can see themselves. This guy is the coon. And I want to speak to him too. He said, you ignorant ASS tether. I want you to notice one theme of all of this. They never say that Tariq didn't rob him. They never say that Tariq didn't play him. They never say they're going to try to get their money back. They mad at me. Listen what they say. You ignorant ASS tether and fake pro grifters are hilarious. So yeah, let's not talk about reparations no more. Tariq has a white publicist. That makes sense. You were a piece of the moment you tried to sabotage the reparation rally. The more you know. Now, here's the funny part about this. Here's the funny part about that. I never say I was not interested in reparations. I'm telling you that these people are not serious about getting reparations, and at this rate, ain't nobody getting no reparations. And you have to beware of the true efforts of going to get reparations. For one, these Europeans have fought hard to keep you enslaved. For number two, they continue to be 10 steps ahead of you, organized, executing all of their plans step by step. For number three, you have not organized anything. You have not gotten a plan. And so therefore, you can go ahead and forget about reparations for right now. Only thing you're doing is hooping and hollering about reparations over the internet. You don't have no plan. You don't have no plan of action. You don't have nothing. So it's just hooping and hollering. So in reality, of course, I want reparations, sure enough, but am I going to put all my bags in the reparation basket with this rhetoric, with no plan, no way to move forward? Absolutely not. Would I try to develop strategies and work with people who are interested in reparations? Of course I would, but this here, it's just the internet game. It's just the internet game. That's all it is. And this guy here said, I tried to sabotage the reparation rally. This shows you how detached this guy is. There was no reparations rally. That was a coming together to for whoever put Tariq up to that. He was desperate to do it right before elections, and he pulled it off right before elections. But it had nothing to do with strategizing and executing or going to Congress, trying to get laws passed. Had nothing to do with that. That was not no rally. That was people coming together. Instead of in a Twitter space, they spent their money to go in a space in the middle of DC. That's all they did. They talked the same stuff, then in the same thing that you see on Twitter. They should have just stayed on Twitter and saved their money, saved their gas. That's what they should have did, because it was the same talk. There was no it was an after party. There was no after plan where there was a think tank. There was no think tank developed. There was nothing developed. So we need to stop playing ourselves. The coon. Don't be a fool. You know what I mean? You already named something the coon killer or whatever you call yourself. But brother, please, 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 please do some critical thinking. Do some critical thinking. That was not a rally. That was a Twitter space in the middle of the space of DC. That's all it was. That's all it was, brother. And don't get mad at me because I didn't try. I'm one person. I cannot sabotage a Twitter space, nor can I sabotage a space, a parcel of piece of land in DC when people come together, put a stage up and talk about what they want to do, what they're going to do, what they should do, and what the other people didn't do. I can't sabotage that. So I want to put that out there. Now let me get one more real quick before we get started. And I'm gonna try to do this frequently, so people need to really see themselves. People really need to see themselves. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what this one is. Somebody say this is ridiculous. You are not anti-European, nor was Noble Drew Ali. Why should FBA be anti-European? Our motto is black first, not black only. Talking, whatever your name is, nobody says that anybody should be is anti-European. Listen, I'm not anti-anybody. I'm a type of person to say live and let live. I'm the type of person to be able to look at people's history and be able to make a conscious, educated decision as to what they're going to do before they do it by what they have done. Now, the point of the matter is that it's not about being anti-European. It's about claiming to be FBA and putting all your resources in the FBA brotherhood and sisterhood first before you extend outward. This guy has had 2 events of the opening of the History Museum, and we see that majority of his staff is feds, Europeans. You cannot run from that. These positions have not even been given brothers and sisters a chance. The brothers and sisters was given a chance to pay their $50 and $100 to go sit there, and they just as giddy as ever. They sit there as giddy as ever, but you don't see in that neighborhood right there. I've been to the neighborhood. That neighborhood could use a few extra jobs given to a few brothers or sisters out there. So let's stop playing this game that it's about anti-European. No, Tariq Nasheed said, we, FBA can build something by us for us. Tariq Nasheed used the race card, the race game to have you triggered by white supremacy stories, oppression stories, and then came up and build you up with the illusion and fantasy of FBA stories. You know what I'm saying? Some true, some lie, some truth and lies, just to build you up. So no, it's not about European and being anti-European. It's not about being anti-nobody. It's about common sense. That's what it is. It's about common sense that this guy was supposed to bringing the race card to the people by helping them do something for themselves and be proud of the History Museum. Now, last but not least, I want to say this. The funny thing about this is that all of this work to put this club together, he have yet, and ain't nobody noticed this, he have yet to bring any authentic relic, antique, or even ancient item to even give the premise or the idea that this is a real museum. He still got pictures in there and stuff that he brought from Esty. He haven't even tried to secure any real museum items, even to this date. What do that tell you, FBA? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Just wake up. You can't. Don't be mad at me. Just wake up. He haven't even attempted to. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm saying this, he might go to an art dealer or something. He watching right now. What's up, Tariq? I got you. That's right. He probably go to an art dealer or something. He probably go to a museum and try to figure out how can he grab an item or two so he can showcase now. But that's what you're supposed to been did. You don't do that on the back end. You at least if he would have had something secure as it relates to some items to show that he was trying, but he don't even care. And this is why I say he's blatantly disrespecting his donors, because he don't even care. He don't care what nobody think. Tariq a bad boy. Hey, I ain't never seen nothing like this. He a bad boy. Yeah, that boy bad. He a bad boy, man. Man, I ain't never seen nobody like this. He don't even care. He don't care. He invite people there with a bunch of Europeans in there after he called all Europeans for the most part white supremacists. He got stories on the internet where he say, don't let the white women come around to your parties. He got one up there. I was trying to find a clip today. He got a clip today. Don't let no white women come to your parties or to your gatherings or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? He said because they be the agents. That's what he said. He said, don't let no white women, especially if they got red hair or pink hair. He said because they be agents. That's what he said back in a couple of years ago. I'm telling you. But he's only, Abu X say he's bold. He's only bold because he got them people up in there with him. Them people up in there now. You can go up in there if you want, act fool. Yes, indeed. You can go if you want, act fool. Them people up in there. Now you go up in there if you want. Yeah, you go up in there what you want. They be coming down. They be coming down from the ceiling with ropes and everything up in there. Keep on playing. I done scan the room every single time. I done scan the room. They be coming down there like they jumping out of helicopters. Go on there, play what you want. Shoot. That's why he stay in that little room. He stay in that little demonstration over there. You going over there. That's right. They be coming down out the ceiling on you. Go out there, play what you want. Shoot. I know what I seen when I was there. And that's why he always going to have Europeans in there. Always. You know, there's never going to be a time where it's going to be a total room full of nothing but FBA. Never. Because them people, he is them people. I don't care what nobody say. He them peoples. He them peoples, man. And nobody's going to get around it. He's them people. And time will tell. You know what I mean? But with that being said, excuse me, fam. Let's get started.
Check 1, 2.
Let's just get started, family.
It's time to expose the frauds.
Huh?
It's time for us to go hard. It's time to expose the fraud.
Huh?
It's time for us to go hard.
Yeah.
It's time to expose the fraud.
Yeah.
It's time for us to go hard.
Yeah.
It's time to expose the frauds.
What?
It's time for us to go hard.
Yeah.
It's time to expose the fraud.
Yeah.
It's time for us to go hard. First of all, let me welcome y'all to Moore's World TV. Come on, it's time to go. Ain't nobody gonna deceive me. Deceive who? Deceive you. Never on my watch. Time to cook, pull out the pot, turn up the heat. Let's make it hot. Don't be tripping on them frauds when you're rolling with the guard. May Crips, Sonny, Box, and Abu X, and Sean, Yasmin, and the Queen got Sean from the Shy, Candy Chamber, Ishmael Bay, and Zinsuna. Anybody they can get it if they gripping on the fam. Moore's World TV, investigating all scams. Gon' check my record and please don't front. Come on, keep it a buck. I ain't been wrong once. From Sinetta and Polite and Tatar Tariq Bay, Malik Zulu, Shabazz, and Grandmaster J. Word to God to all the frauds. I brought them to the knees, but they ain't nothing. Watch how I do to Tariq Allah Nasheed. Welcome to another edition of Moore's World TV. I'm your host, Brother Tahaka Bay. Let's get on these frauds' neck and let's shut them down. Let's go. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. That's right, let everybody know what's going down. Moors World TV, we gon' shut it down. Share this to these two platforms. Thumbs up. The show starts now. Let's get it.
This video is for Tariq Nasheed, aka King Flex, in regards to the Hidden History Museum that us donors financed. You claim to provide a wall showing and displaying the names of all of the donors. On your Indiegogo page, you said if you paid $500, you will actually designate a section of the museum honoring the businesses of the people that donated at least $500. You didn't live up to those different promises. I don't see any indication that you put anybody's names on the wall other than the mural on the outside of the building showing the usual suspects. What's her name? Isis Papers, whatever her name is, her book about white supremacy. You put yourself on the wall, but legally that building belongs to the donors. The equity that paid for it came from the donors. I'm under the impression and have the understanding that you actually mortgaged the building and put the $1 million into your pockets, which is fraud. Enrich yourself by grifting us kind-hearted, good-hearted donors. A Chinese billionaire just went to prison, or just got arrested and facing charges for fraud, for enriching himself from his followers, similar to what you did with this building. Any judge, any county judge in America in a civil suit, in chancery courts, will side with the donors in regards to who owns this building and convey ownership of that building to us donors if it comes to that point. That building was financed by us, not you. You just a lazy, sorry, slick talking pimp. Good for nothing, low life, unemployed pimp. That's all you are. That's all you're ever gonna be.
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. If you a friend of the Moors, then you's a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold
The
my
best
line.
shows on the internet.
Speak against the prophet,
We live now.
me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Island.
The best show on the internet, we live now.
Behind you and behind you back.
That's
You
right.
a rock on the mountains,
It
Mississippi
gets no
and
better.
Quebec. Told you wasn't black.
We got the best research.
Fact, you tripping off Trump.
We got the best
tripping off that.
citizens.
Now here we go again. Acting
We got
like
the
you
best
a slave.
subscribers.
The same people talk.
And we got Gucci Bear.
Looking at women buying European
Hey,
hair.
hey,
No love for
hey,
self, but
hey,
do the men really care? Hell no.
They
but
mad.
got a love for Europe.
Gucci
Both
Bear, they
generations,
mad.
pills, weed, and syrup. Yeah, they love Lil Yachty, Tucci, Gucci, Kodak, Amigos, Ross, Boosie. But when a love for the woman look like your mother, I guess they say it's all black
What up?
when it's under the cover.
What up, Joyce?
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember.
What up, Joyce? What up,
be that more you
Crypto?
gon' remember, that's
We
right.
got one tonight.
I be that more you gon' remember.
Family, we got one tonight. Let me stop yelling. Somebody said to Harker Bay, you're hurting their ears, so let me stop yelling so
This
loud.
era for the workers, you ain't building on the ground.
put on
then
my-
you worse than a twerker. You look and sound good,
I'ma put on my
but that's
radio
only on the
voice tonight.
surface. Probably working
That's
for
right.
them people Now tell me what's your purpose. I ain't
put on my
worried about
radio
your homie,
voice.
but know that I know.
Let's go.
That rock fast. He ain't my
Everybody
bro.
share this
yeah, you
twice.
know I ain't slow. I seen it
Everybody
all
share this
before.
twice.
How they
We
try
about to
to
go
get
all the way
profit.
in.
It was all for show. And some
Oh, I
got
see it
right
here.
now. Don't say that I'm not
I see it
down.
here.
I'm coming for my vast estate.
I
want
see
my
it.
town, my sheriff, my stores, my school, my nation. Sick and tired of the procrastination and debate. Y'all keep hating when love is the savior. You don't love yourself, so you can't love your neighbor. That's why you killing, fighting, Murray out of your race. If you ain't for Moore's world, then get out of my face. Cause Chinese love China, Italians love Italy. If you used to love the Moore's world, come on and build it with me. Let's go.
What up, Crypto? We got one tonight. Kenyatta, we got one
I'ma be
tonight.
that more you gon' remember, that's right. I'll be
Hold
that
up,
more
hold
you
up.
gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the
Hold up,
law
hold up.
call my number.
Y'all
I'll
ready?
be that more you gon' remember.
Y'all ready?
I'ma be that more you gon' remember. Oh yeah.
Let me exercise. Let me get him ready. Let me get him ready.
Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. Be more. I be that more you gon' remember. Nap town. I be that more you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number.
Let me get him stretched. Let me stretch
I be
him.
that more you gon' remember. LA. I be that more you gon' remember. New York. I be that more you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number.
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Man, that's crazy. I'm tripping. Hold up, what I got going on in the background? Oh man, let me stretch my eyes real quick so I can buck my eyes. What type games I'm playing? Why don't you grow up? I like your show, but you need to just grow up. Some people be saying that too. I like your show, but sometimes you just laugh too much. I like your show, but what is all that bucking your eyes about? I like your show. Oh man. They be tripping. Hold on. What my phone doing? Let me cut this down. Yeah, I like your show, but all that bucking your eyes. All that bucking your eyes and jumping around, I'm just too old for that. Shoot, you bucking your eyes, I buck my eyes, and my lashes come flying off. I'm not bucking my eyes. Boy, bye. My lashes come flying off, you know what I mean? Because I'm bucking my eyes. You know what I mean? Shoot, I just paid for them lashes. I'm not bucking nothing. Now, let's get to the show. I just bought them lashes. You talking about buck some eyes. No, I'm not. Buck your own eyes. I don't know where I come up with this stuff. That's why, hey, that's why Corey Holcomb stopped. That's why Corey Holcomb stopped. He could sense. He's like, man, yeah, this is a goofy guy here, man. Ain't nothing I can say. Ain't nothing I can say to get him mad. And he just gonna go on and on. Yeah, I just coming on top of the head. Tell me, buck your eyes. My lashes flying all over the place. I just bought them. And they didn't come from the Korean store around your way. They came from the Korean store out in the suburbs. Those are the real lashes. Anyway, family, you know, I'm glad I can laugh, man, because let's be for real, family. This is a sad situation when you really look at it. Let me just go on some of this stuff. You know what I mean? I was just scanning the crowd, and then I seen stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of blurry, but he got a European up in there now. And in the picture, I'm gonna play the video. He got a European up in there. It's kind of blurry, of course, but and he talks about everybody hairline, but he got old Euro up in there. He gone on back like George Jefferson, and he just is skinning and grinning. I got the video here, man. It's just funny, man, how this guy move, and nobody. I like the brother. Now that the brother, and I reached out to the brother, but now that the brother has came to the forefront, there'll be others that's coming too. We just got to be patient. There are going to be others that's coming to the forefront, because these people, they know that that the promises that was made. You know what I'm saying? They know the promises that was made and that was not received and not delivered. The promises wasn't delivered. Let's see if people understand that if you take yourself back and look at what inspired you to give money, it was not a club. If you FBA and you watching this tonight, whether you hate my guts, what inspired you to give money was not a club. No matter how you try to rationalize that it's okay today, you gave money for a museum, and a typical museum. And what I mean by typical museum, the same museum that little boys and girls would take field trips to when you're young. I don't know where everybody here live at, but where I live at, we live close to DC. You follow me? Baltimore is close to DC. And when we went to the Smithsonian or any of those museums on that row, we were going to a museum. Here in Baltimore, they took a row house, what you may call a townhouse. They took a row house and they converted like 2 or 3 of them into the Black and Wax Museum. That thing is in the hood. I'm talking about take the children off the bus. They better have on some bulletproof vests. North Avenue all day long. North and Broadway, right up the street. Good goodness of gracious, right across the street from the courthouse. And I'm telling you, however, those brothers and sisters who put that together, they took a row house and they did a pretty decent job. Now, not to mention that Marcus Garvey kind of looked like Fat Albert. I was kind of upset when I went there as a little boy, and I was like, that looked like that's Fat Albert. They's like, nah, that's Marcus Garvey. I was like, nah. The artiste was a little bit off, you know what I'm saying? But I commend the effort. I'm not glad. I thought it was Fat Albert in that demonstration. They say, that's Marcus Garvey. I said, no, that's Fat Albert. Where is the gang? Me and all the gang, learning from each other. Why we do what? Let me stop, because people do be saying I be looking like Bill Cosby too. Hold up. I just seen that Jello pudding demonstration. Oh, nah. We ain't doing that. Somebody gonna clip that joint. And this how I'm trying to tell you. Hey, fam, let me get this. Hey, y'all feel like, hey, fam, hang out with me for a second, fam. I'm going to show y'all side. Listen, I'm not going to play with you, fam. I tell you the truth. Look, watch this. Watch this real quick. Y'all might say it's somebody else. Y'all might say it's somebody else, right? But I know what I saw when I was a little boy. Watch this. I bet you I can find it. Let me see. Because he been there for years, too. He been there for many years. Let me see where he at. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, he been there for many years. I thought it was Albert up in that demonstration. I was like, man, hold up, man. They had Noble Drew Ali looking a little crazy. Noble Drew Ali was looking off. I was like, man, come on, man. They tripping with this one. They got to stop this madness. I wish I could find a good picture, but I can find a little one. Let me see. Here's a little one right here. This Garvey was tripping. He looked like Fat Albert with a mustache. You know what I mean? Watch it. Yeah. Watch it. Hold up. I'm about to drop it to you right now. I'm about to drop it right to you right there. I wish I had a real clear one, though. That joke was bad funny when I was little. Let me, here you go. Where you at? Where Albert at? I mean, Garvey. Where you go? Dang, I can't even find him. I just downloaded it. Oh, there you go. There you go. They had him up in that joint chilling. I was like, man, it's a little bit dark right there, right? But if you see him, man, he a little bit wide in that thing, man. I was like, man, come on, man. They didn't mess God. He don't look nothing like Garvey. I just call a spade a spade. When I was young, for real. He's sitting down, though, but the one they used to have, he was standing up. I was like, man, Tahaka is Tariq to and Lennon is to Umar. The only thing about Lennon, though, Lennon took a break, man, one time. I ain't taking no break. When I'm done, he done. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking no break. That's right. We're going to take him out. But with that being said, family, so we had that guy up in there, right? But I think what we need to look at is stuff like this, family. Like, let's look at this, family. This is a bit much. When you look at what I put right here as this collage right here, and when you look at this right here, like, and people like Tariq Nasheed is screaming FBA, 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 FBA. White supremacist, white supremacist, white supremacist, white supremacist, white supremacist. But then when you go to his event, all you get is Europeans sprinkled all up in that joint. But this is the one that I want to show you, fam. This one. So when I showed this, right, check this out. When I showed this and put it on Twitter, it caused a little stir. Where is it? It caused a little stir when I put it on Twitter about his publicist. But let me show you something about the publicist. Pay attention to this.
Yeah. What happened?
What time do you want us to wrap up this?
Well, 9.
Kind of everyone's
9.
here.
9.
I mean, they're being cool and hanging out. Are you?
So listen, I'm gonna rewind it because I want you to follow this. Listen to what she says.
Yeah. What happened?
What time do you want us to wrap up this?
Yeah. What happened?
What time do you want us to wrap up this?
Well, 9.
Kind of everyone's
9.
here.
9.
I mean, they're being cool and hanging out. Are you videoing?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram Live. But yeah, 9. Let's do 9.
You are?
Yes.
You are.
Oh, where we at? Oh, where we at?
So listen, what she did, it was unexpected. It was unexpected. See, y'all ain't catch it, but because I mess with this stuff right here, I mess with these videos, I know what I'm looking at. She said, "What are you doing, videoing?" He didn't mean for her to grab that camera. He did not mean for her to grab that camera. When she grabbed that camera, watch, I'm going to play it again. Watch it. She blew up the spot. Because she buddy. She real comfortable. This homegirl.
I mean, they're being cool and hanging out. Are you videoing?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram Live. But yeah, 9. Let's do 9.
You are?
Yeah.
He's nervous. You listen to his voice. He's nervous as ever. He don't want her on this camera. Now, Tariq has been doing this for a long time. So he always tried to avoid getting these pings on this camera because he's selling people on the idea of FBA. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He's selling people on the idea of FBA. So he don't want to get this pinged on his camera, right? Now watch it.
They're being cool and hanging out. Are you videoing?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram Live. But yeah, 9. Let's do 9.
You are?
Yes.
You are.
Oh, where we at? Oh, where we at? Oh, where we at?
She snatched that demonstration. She said, "Are you?" She said, "Are you filming?" He said, "Yeah." He was trying to hold that joint away. "Are you filming?" He said, "Yeah." You can hear her grab that joint. Got him. And this is what happens. See, the ancestors is going to move that energy till you can tell on yourself. And this is a prime example. This is a prime example of the ancestors moving the energy in the area so things can go not so well for you. But it's going to take an eye to really understand. And so for those who don't understand, what I'm going to do is I'm going to interpret it for you. Absolutely. Now listen, I didn't add no sound effects. All I got is the clip. And I watched it a couple times. I said, she grabbed that camera. She grabbed that camera phone. You feel what I'm saying? She grabbed the camera phone. Now, when he first talked talking to her, he sound like he's from London. Listen to his voice. This guy's straight weird.
Yeah. What happened?
What time do you want us to wrap up this?
Well, did y'all hear that? This dude is crazy. Well, watch him. Listen one more time.
Kind of everyone's here.
9.
I mean, they're being cool and
Yeah. What happened?
what time do you want us to wrap up this?
Well, this dude, you can't make this stuff up. FBA, y'all should be watching more royalty. Well, then we just gotta laugh at him now. I mean, listen. He was totally taken aback. She came up, right? She comes up and says, I got the whole clip. She comes up and she was like, hold up, I forget the word that she used, but she sounded frustrated. And he's like, what happened? He's like, what happened?
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, she says, the worst ever. That's what she says. You know what I mean? The worst ever. And he's like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't expect her to run up on him with this live stream going on. Check him.
Yeah. What happened?
What time do you want us to wrap up this?
And she don't. And the only thing she says is, "What time you want us to wrap up this?"
9.
Kind of everyone's
9.
here.
9.
I mean, they're being cool and hanging out. Are you videoing?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram Live, but yeah, 9. Let's do 9.
You are?
Yes.
You are.
He's trying to get away. Nobody.
Oh, where we at? Oh, where we at? My publicist right
We're
here.
here with Terry.
Yeah.
He will not walk his own red carpet.
No.
Yeah, we're not doing business. We're doing a huge event tonight.
Yeah.
Look at this. He can't even smile right with them veneers. Them veneers got him looking like he got a permanent smile. Them veneers got him all messed up. You see them veneers? Oh my goodness, man. He can't even move his feet. Look at him. He got Botox and veneers on. And I don't judge no dude, but man, this is some weird stuff going on here. He won't even walk his whole red cup. Look at that skin and look at that coon grin right there. That's a coon grin there. Oh yeah. I know a coon grin when I see it. He look like he chewing Bobby Brown fake bubble gum. He might be on something. Yeah, that's a coon grin there. Yeah, that ain't no FBA grin. Yeah, that ain't no FBA grin. Yeah, you knew I was going to catch it, Ricky. You knew I was going to catch it. That's right. I'll be watching you, every move you make, every breath you take. I'll be watching you. Me and Moochie Bear, we be watching you. Me and Moochie Bear, we do this for the people. Ha. Man, listen. When I seen this, I was like, nah, man. This dude here, man. Ah, man, this dude here, man. He getting caught out there more and more. This is the thing. Let me show you how you know that he's an op. And this is not the end all be all. He sold people on reparations for FBA. For the last 2 years, that's all he talked about was FBA, Hidden History Museum. Now that he got the Hidden History Museum, it's less talk about the FBA as he once did, not saying that he stopped talking about it completely. He definitely slimmed down talking about the reparations. But, after all of that pump up of FBA, white supremacists, we can do it. Each event, Europeans everywhere. Couldn't it just be one FBA event? And I'm not saying set the Europeans to the side. No, because guess what? If you got a real museum, let's keep it a buck. If you got a real museum, you want Europeans to come there. You want them to see your history. You want their dollar. Their dollar is just as green as yours. So don't get this message twisted. This is not a museum, though. This is a boom boom room. This is a club. You know what I'm saying? So don't get this message twisted. Don't get this message twisted. This is a mixer. I mean, this is a mixer, he called it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get this twisted. And then he had the grand opening where he had enough followers that there shouldn't been anybody in that room by design. Those who made contributions. By design. They should have been cooking the food. They should have been setting the lights. They should have been setting the tables. They should have been cleaning up. They should have been dumping the trash. They should have been taking the pictures. They should have been taking the films. They should have been doing everything. Just off a GP. Just off a GP. Because you sold people on. Now listen. I know we got some European guests up in here tonight. It wasn't sold on you. It wasn't sold on the rainbow, get together, we gonna do this, and we all gonna be in this together. That was not the seal of the deal. That was not the seal of the deal. And this has nothing to do with the quote unquote black and white issue. No. It was sold on FBA. It wasn't sold on, we gonna all work out this together. That wasn't what this was sold on. It was not. It was sold on FBA and the white supremacists as fighting to stop us from doing something. So let's do something. That's what it was about. That's what it was about. I mean, DS. What about the chicks that's in his office? The women that was in his office, or those are actors. Those are actors for the Those are actors for the what's the name show? You know, that's it. Yeah. So he tells you
We're doing a huge event tonight.
Yeah.
These comments are so funny.
Look at that. Now her right there, she's looking at the comments because the comments right there is busting Tariq upside the head. And she know. She in on it. She know. Listen.
My publicist right
We're
here.
here with Tariq.
Yeah.
He will not walk his own red carpet.
No.
Like that. We're not doing business. We're doing a huge event tonight.
Yeah.
These comments are so funny. Oh my.
See, she know. Yeah. See, she know. The sister right there. She know. She like, these comments are so funny because she know that it's supposed to be sold on black this, foundational black this, foundation. She already know, and people in the comment section know. She know. And he just nervous. I gotta play it one more time. Let's play it all the way back. I gotta play it. Let me play it straight through.
Yeah. What happened?
What time do you want us to wrap up this?
Well, 9.
Kind of everyone's
9.
here.
9.
I mean, they're being cool and hanging out. Are you videoing?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram Live, but yeah, 9. Let's do 9.
You are?
Yes.
You are.
Oh, where we at? Where we at? Oh, where we at? Where we at? Oh, where we at? Where we at? My publicist right
We're
here.
here with Tariq.
Yeah.
He will not walk his own red carpet.
No.
Like that. We're not doing business. We're doing a huge event tonight.
Yeah.
These comments are so funny. Oh my.
She says he's scared that she might say something. She says, we're not doing business. We're doing a huge event tonight. We don't know what that means. Trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. All right. And FBA don't think that's strange. They don't believe any of that is strange. They don't believe any of that is a little bit off at all. They don't believe any of that is a little bit off. You know what I mean? So if that's his publicist, he's paying the publicist donation money, right? If that's the case, he's going to pay. Look at this. Look at this. There's your money, FBA. There's your money. 10 years. 10 years. 10 years. And you are unable to find an FBA cameraman after hooping and hollering about FBA for the last 2 years. Huh? That's what you tell FBAs. People say, why do you think you need a PR person? Because he's them peoples. He's them peoples. Listen, I'm telling you that Tariq has been them peoples since the early 90s. So he doesn't know. I think Tariq Tariq probably is a bit dyslexic. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Clinically, something is there. That's how they manipulate him. But he needs people to guide and to walk him into this world that he's trying to sell people. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, these Europeans created FBA. Because he got a publicist, for God's sake. He got a publicist, for God's sake. I mean, these people are molding him. All these Europeans around, they molding him. They had molded him, and they continue to mold him in the direction. I'm telling you, he need a publicist or, you know what I mean, PR, because he don't know his way around like he betray himself, dude. You know what I mean? He needs that. He got somebody to dress him and all that. This man is a real live 100 people. He them people. That's just what it is. I mean, listen, I've already said it. I've already seen the tinted windows around my house. I already seen the tinted black windows around the temple, around Unity Hall. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you that he don't know his way around. That's why he got to have a publicist. He got to have people to mold him. He got to have people to give him a script. This is why he changed his script so much. Just like the book. I mentioned this earlier when I was live in the membership section. It's just like the book, Mackin and Black Girls Read called him on the book Mackin, where he talks about he can tell that little girls in high school are going to be prostitutes or quote unquote whores. And he said, I didn't write that. I didn't write that. Of course he didn't write it. Of course he didn't write it. And this is why when the guy from Fox News, and I'm going to get that clip next time, the guy from Fox News was interviewing Tariq Nasheed, and he asked him about some of the quotes into the book, and Tariq looked dumbfounded, like he didn't know what was in the book. He didn't know, he looked dumbfounded. He looked like he couldn't even bring any justification. Only thing he could say was, oh, that's satire. That's satire. People write books like that all the time. That's satire. He didn't know what was in the book. Clearly. He don't know what, he don't know. He don't have a clue. He don't have a clue. This man is working for a cause that people can't put their finger on because he triggers their emotional. He triggers their emotional string. He pulls their emotional string. And so they can't put their finger on it. But it's clear what it is. It's super clear exactly what it is. You follow what I'm saying? It's not a surprise to me because I know what I'm looking at because I've been watching these people for a long time. You know what I mean? And they come in all different shapes and sizes around the internet. Since the internet got popular, I just took this picture out because even the guy taking the picture right there. Even the guy taking the picture right there. You follow me? Look at this. Even the guy taking the picture right there. You got the European right there taking the picture. Like, you can't find the cameraman. You can't find the cameraman. Come on, man. For real. No cameraman. No cameraman. I mean, no cameraman. Not around the way. See what I'm talking about? But let me tell you something. One thing that everybody have to consider, he might not even hiring these people. Do y'all know that in California, and I'm going to show y'all one day soon, do you know that in California that the FBI have a warehouse where they prepare informants, and they prepare informants, and they also prepare them in the technical area and all of that. The FBI actually have a warehouse where they train informants at. Real talk. And FBI agents. You know, some people be calling agent all the time. I think we use that a little bit too loosely, because you got agents and you got informants, and then you got paid agents. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I mean, now this, somebody say they might be Scientologists. They could be Scientologists and all that, but they still informants. You know what I mean? They still informants. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And you got to understand that the objective is not, the objective of informants that's in our business is always to derail, to confuse, and to misguide the unsuspecting public. Just to keep the public running in circles. It's not about necessarily trying to dismantle anything. They don't really try to dismantle anything. They just try to take it over. This is why Tariq Nasheed started with the FBA. I mean, from ADOS. This is why Tariq Nasheed started with Hidden Colors, and the style of documentaries he was doing is reminiscent of Sinetta, just letting people talk, and he just put the camera to their face and bam, there you go. You know what I'm saying? And all it is to stir up confusion. So now today you look at the conscious community, you look at what they call the conscious community, that thing is pretty much dead now. It's just dead now. And I'm not saying that Tariq Nasheed had a hand in it, but I will tell you that he pulled a lot of people from what they call the conscious community with a more polished product, and he took them in another direction. Then Polite came with a more eloquent type of speech and teaching, which was all pseudo, and then he took people into another direction. And so it was two ships passing in the night, causing misinformation, disinformation in a chaotic situation. And so now you see what you got. You know what I mean? Sinetta sitting up that joint drinking 40s. I mean, what he was drinking. You know what I mean? Sinetta up that joint, he was drinking cerveza. He had a Modelo, I think it was. What the ones our Mexican people like drink? The Modelo and what they call them Jones? Yeah. He was up that joint drinking cerveza. I was like, man, he's drinking cerveza. Yeah, Corona. That's what it is, show for tonight. He up there drinking Corona, talking about Black Power. I said, Black Power. I said, oh my goodness. Yeah, this thing is done now. You know what I mean? And then Sinetta ultimate leave his wife for a YouTube vixen. Good goodness and gracious. He leave his wife for a YouTube vixen. How in the world you become a YouTube vixen? You remember back in the day, video vixens? How you become a YouTube vixen? Just sit in your house and just try to get on people's YouTube channels until somebody just fall for the okie doke. Shoot, she done dropped Sinetta. Shoot, she over there with the Wu-Tang now. Good goodness and gracious. She done came up. I remember when she started. I mean, this is a sidebar conversation. I remember when she started. Damn. I remember when she started, she was in them low channels, boy. Them channels, they couldn't get 30 people to watch them. And she was right there debating like she was a Hebrew. Boy, she got on Sinetta. You couldn't tell her nothing. Next thing you know, boy, today she up on Killer Priest. Woo, tang, woo, tang, woo, tang. Killer Priest, my style is lethal and death is a felony. Yeah, she over there on Killer Priest now. Killer Priest all calm like a Wu-Tang warrior, Buddhist priest. Yeah, and when you talk about the alchemy, the alchemy is something that you got to bring from deep within, because the alchemy is just something that feels really good. Hey, play that song. That song that me and Two Star General did the other day. Can I sing? Yeah, sing. She be up there talking about, can I sing? Yeah, she's like Killer Priest singing. Try to pull her shirt open so people can see her boobies. Can I sing? Let me stop. This is real story. It's true story though. It's true story. Oh my goodness, it's true story. But the whole point is that they went up in there with that confusion. Brother Polite, Tariq Nasheed. One time, Tariq Nasheed used to call them Dusty Hoteppers. Anybody remember Tariq used to call them that? Now they buddy. He cussed out the girl. Why? That was Sinetta's wife. You feel what I'm saying? And they do an interview together. I said, how that work? Ah, man, these people. But they the conscious community. I don't know what this is all about. I just don't know what that's all about. But anyway, back to Creepy Ricky. Let's get back to Creepy Ricky. Look at Creepy Ricky. Look at him. Look at Creepy. Them veneers. I had to slow it down for y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Even the hands putting up the camera phone. Anybody who's in FBA should be ashamed of themselves by not saying nothing. Any FBA should be ashamed of themselves to letting this guy play them like that. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves to be as old as they are, seeing all the evidence before their face, and continue to go in this direction. It's not saying to drop FBA, because if you think that it's a reasonable thing, then go ahead with it. But you don't have to continue to let somebody take advantage of you, because that's what's going on now. Right now, he's still trying to be a star from when he was Cosmo Flex. He's still trying to be a star when he was on BET, acting like he was teaching people how to be a player, how to be a Mac. He's still trying to be a star. It's like a brother that I know. It's a brother that I know. Rap pretty good. One thing I can't stand is some people that's my age and they can rap and they still think they're going on tour and getting a record deal. Now, I don't rain on that parade, because anything's possible. But you can't stand next to Lil Durk. They doing something different. They doing something different. Unless a whole new genre going to be created. Stop it. You're not going on tour. If you ain't start going on tour between 20s and 30s, you ain't going on 50. Stop it. Just stop it. Just please stop it. Make music for fun and keep it pushing. People be asking me, you know what I mean? Man, you should put out an album. Man, I don't mind putting it out. But listen, don't you think that I'm going to be talking about, yeah, they're going to sign me. We not going to play those games. We're not gonna play those games. I mean, it's nothing wrong if somebody do get signed at 50 and 60, but I'm saying don't be talking like that's your dream and you're 16 and 17 years old. Come on, cut it out. Cut it out. You talking like you 16 or 17 years old. Yeah, when I get this deal, you know, because can't nobody see me right now. I got the hottest bars. You want me to spit something? No. No, we good. You rap, don't you? Yeah, but not like you. Nah, it's fun. It's just fun. No. Go on about your business now. Don't you got work or something? But yeah, and that's the whole thing in a nutshell, man. Tariq is still trying to get his stardom on. Because listen, this is another thing that you will learn in studying agents. Agents or informers, they never have regular jobs. They have either businesses or able to grift. You know what I'm saying? They never have, like take Polite for example. Take Polite for example. Polite is forever selling people a dream on the internet. Forever selling people on a dream. I can get your credit score up. I can do this. I can do that. He went from Sinetta to selling these fake Moorish concepts of land taxes and tax liens and all of that, which tax liens is real, but he got the pseudo point. He pushed the pseudo points. He was doing that then. You know what I'm saying? He took it all the way to LA. And now he talks about crypto. He talks about tax sales. He just anything. But they never, ever have a steady, consistent job. Never. That's one of the signs. They never have a steady, consistent business. And when I say job, that means business too. I mean, somebody said, nah, GS. Yeah, they never have anything consistent. They always changing. Always changing. And that shows you that these people are given the rites of passage by them folk who are handling them. And you'll see the same thing with Tariq Nasheed. The same thing. Nothing consistent. Everything is about getting something from the people and the people receiving nothing. And what the people think they receive, when you get to it, it's really nothing. When you really get to the nitty gritty, it's really nothing. It's really nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to it. You know what I mean? Like the FBA should be ashamed themselves for these things to happen. If I would have walked in that room right there, man, I probably would have left out like, man, I don't even feel comfortable, man. Nah, I don't even know how they can feel comfortable with that. But I guess, I mean, how can you feel comfortable? That's right, Kenyatta, the wrong rites of passage. They give them a pass. How can you feel comfortable? You walk into this room right here. You know what I mean? You walk into the Hidden History Museum and this is what you see. I couldn't feel comfortable because you sold me on another idea. Now, and I'm not saying that I ain't got no problem as going into Applebee's. I don't got no problem going to the Baltimore Comedy Club and seeing this because that's just what it is. But you sold the people on something else. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with no European. Shoot, I like the European comedian. I forget his name. Super funny. You know what I mean? I used to like with them European, them hillbilly type comedians. Jeff Foxworthy and them. I thought they was funny now and again. I ain't got nothing against them. You know what I mean? But you sold the people on some foolishness. And you don't even stick to your foolishness. You don't stick to it. You flip that joint any way you can I don't even think you flip it. I don't think you have a choice at this point. I don't think you have a choice because them people control this. You don't control this for real. You don't control this at all. And let me show you this. Listen how calm Tariq is with this.
Are essentially a buck-broken people And everything can be tied back to the initial buck breaking and the founding of this country.
Right. Yeah, we are buck broken. And that's something that we have to really acknowledge and stop being ashamed.
Are essentially a buck broken people. And everything can be tied back to the initial buck breaking and the founding of this country.
Right. Yeah, we are buck broken.
This fool tell the European we are buck broken. No, you buck broken. You buck broken. You see how docile he is with this European? You see this? Yes, we are buck broken. No, you buck broken. This man crazy. This man is crazy. But see, this is the psychology that goes into those people that follow him, the FBAs. So you already know principally somewhere along the line through the good speeches, he's going to slip that in. I mean, and the European says that, listen.
Are essentially a buck broken people. Are essentially a buck broken people. Are essentially a buck broken people. And everything can be tied back to the initial buck breaking and the founding of this country.
Right. Yeah, we are buck broken. And that's
This is why sometimes I be having to back away. Because this is insane. This is insane that the FBA, you know what I mean? Now listen, I understand. Everybody don't have time to find all these clips. I understand that. Everybody don't have a network where Moochie Bears around the country is going to send them clips. I understand that. But this is the clip depot right here. Moorish World TV is the receipt in the clip depot. I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all hear something crazy, drop it to mwtvinfo@gmail.com. That's right. Let me make sure that is right. Let me look for the email. I done made a special email. That's right. Because sometimes, it's called MWTV Updates. That's what it is. Let me see. Yeah. MWTV Updates @gmail.com. I'm gonna put it in the chat real quick. Let me go to it, put it in the chat. Oh man, I did that wrong. Hold up. I'm tripping. Let me put it in the chat real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat because I need y'all to send it there if y'all
quantum entanglement.
If y'all got a little something, y'all see some weird stuff, send it right here. That's right. Send it right here. Let me see. Bam. Send it right there. MWTV Updates. That's right. Send it right there. That's right. Because the people need to see this stuff. We listen, a lot of the people are waking up, but they're not waking up fast enough. So we got to bank on that those who are interested in what he's selling will wake up faster. But in fact, I don't even think Tariq Nasheed is going to be selling this identity package much longer. I don't believe that. I don't believe he's going to be selling this identity. I think it's ran its course. You know what I'm saying? He got the $1 million. Like what else can he do? He's not going after reparations. He's not putting a panel together. He's not putting a think tank together. What else is he going to do? I mean, and when you look at the museum club thing, people are not. He don't have a lot of fans in California. You know, if you look closely, a lot of them people be flying out there. They ain't gonna be able. Let me tell you this. Let me watch this. Let me tell you from experience. And crypto was around at the same time. And if you watch when I covered Grandmaster Jay, you will agree. Grandmaster Jay was milking his people in a different way. He was misleading them, but milking them in a different way. every few months, Grandmaster Jay telling people, we all going to meet in Louisville, from Louisville. We all going to meet, before that, Stone Mountain. We all going to meet in. I understood that over time, these regular, everyday people acting like they built like that is going to run out of bread. And they ain't going to be able to keep up. They're not going to be able to keep up going from Stone Mountain, going to Louisiana. They're not going to be able to keep up. People got children, people got family, people got lives. It's just human nature. You're not going to be able to keep up. And the same thing with these events. The people won't be able to keep. You give 3 or 4 months of this, the people, you can look in the scene right there, people looking all like a bunch of corny jokes. I'm telling you, this was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? Like this Griff here, he's going to try to ride this into reality TV when everybody cutting the cable cord. You know what I'm saying? He's going to try to ride this. People getting $1 million podcast deals. He's trying to get, he's trying to be on CBS. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Come on, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. But hey, we gonna watch it play out. We gonna watch it play out. You know what I'm saying? But hey, watch it. I gotta let it go one more time. Because he's so nice to this European.
Are essentially a buck broken people, and everything could be are essentially a buck broken people, and everything could be tied back to the initial buck breaking and the founding of this country.
Right. Yeah, we are buck broken. And
you know what this reminds me of now that I just listened to it? It reminds me of, what's the guy named Billy Carson? If you watch a Billy Carson interview with Europeans, the interviewer is leading Billy Carson right into the proper answer. Every single time. Queen Mayat, I was waiting for you, Queen Mayat. I was waiting for you to come over here one day, Queen Mayat. Y'all need to go to Queen Mayat Girl TV, subscribe. She be throwing them under the bus. She be putting it down. I be watching her, and I don't comment too much because every time I comment in somebody's chat, I kind of blow up the chat and people like talk about it. But anyway, I do watch her when I get a chance. I watch Queen Amadea, and they be going in, so I don't want to disturb what they're talking about, because that's just how it be sometimes. They be on a roll, and I don't want to disturb what they're talking about, but I do. Why? And I was like, man, I don't know, And then I don't like to ask people, like, come on the show, Can I interview you, get some ideas about how you're moving? I know they had tried to shut her down. Yeah, she been through some stuff dealing with this YouTube stuff. But with that being said, yeah, we need to definitely do a show together one day. Most definitely. With that being said, let me go to this next thing. This is what I wanted y'all to see. Look at this, man. This is funny to me. You and your peoples, boy. Y'all peoples are something. Good goodness gracious. Watch it.
Hey. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you mind if she goes up front to get some food?
Go ahead.
Just say that you're staff. Stop apologizing.
Yes, yeah.
How long?
Yeah.
Do you mind if she goes up front to get some food?
Go ahead.
Just say that you're staff.
Look how the handler handling the business. Look at that. Look at how the handler. Listen.
Stop apologizing.
Hey. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you mind if she goes up front to get some food?
Go ahead.
Just say that you're staff. Stop apologizing.
Just say you're a staffer. Isn't that weird? And Tariq sounding all nervous. Look at this.
Hey. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you mind if she goes up front to get some food?
Go ahead.
Just say that you're staff. Stop apologizing.
Yes, yeah.
How long?
Yeah.
Tell them you.
Hey. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you mind if she goes up front to get some food?
Go ahead.
Just say that you're a staff. Stop apologizing.
Yeah.
How long is this?
What's really going on, though?
Yeah.
Tell them.
What the world is really going on? What the world is really going on? It's more to this story. I don't know what it is. Like somebody say, he's real polite around the Europeans. He definitely super polite. This is crazy. This is insane. Unbelievable. Like, I don't know what that was all about, but it just seemed odd that I just wanted to call it out. It just seemed odd. You know what I mean? And again, I want everybody to know that this is not a racial, this is not a show built on, pushing racism. I believe in race pride, and race pride is not racism. But this guy, he pushed borderline emotional racist topics. He pushed racist topics to get people emotionally involved, but then you look at his whole life is a lie. You know what I'm saying? His whole life is a big lie. So I just find it odd that the FBAs have not questioned him yet. I find it odd that the FBAs have yet to really, you know what I'm saying? Really, we got the one brother that come up, but it's just odd to me that the FBAs, like you know how we get by our bread. Somebody says, man, you gonna get my money. Man, wait till I see how they do these days. It surprises me that nobody done that. It's like they be ready to jump on me, you know what I mean, for Tariq, but they haven't realized that they've been got yet. It seems odd to me. Seems very, very odd to me. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, it's crazy. Like, I was listening to some of the comedians, and I'm real petty sometimes. And I was like, man, look at this little stage, bro. Come on, man. Stop this, man. Like, we got to stop this, man. We got to stop this, man. Acting like it's a... This is the stage. This is the real stage. Them 4 little squares. Like, he's making this a club to the best of his ability. Man should have just stood on the floor. He gonna slip and fall and break an ankle. Man should just stood on the floor. Look at this. A little makeshift removable stage. Man, come on, man. Just stand on the floor, man, and walk around, man. This is ridiculous how they piece this thing together to give the illusion, you know what I mean? To give the illusion that this ain't no illusion of a museum, but I guess museum club. And then your brother, that's right, he's still your brother, Tariq Nasheed, he even go a step further and let you know what it is.
Great time, ladies and gentlemen. We are having a great time. Y'all need to be at the Hidden History Museum, where y'all be missing out. Yeah, we got some comics. My man Dwan B said it's like a club. Yeah, shit, that's what it is. A museum/club. That's what it is. A museum/club. That say it's like a club. Yeah, shit, that's what it is. A museum/club. That's what it is. We got it popping. Yeah. 10 minutes, almost 9 now. Yeah, we're about to.
So basically, he tells them straight up. That's what it is. And what? That's why I said a blatant disrespect, because he didn't sell them that it was going to be a club. He didn't sell them on that. He didn't get that money for it to be a club. When he initially sold them the idea, walking down that street, looking at that empty lot, he said nothing about a club. Nothing. And now today, he's bold enough to say, yeah, it's a club/museum. Ain't nothing mu or zeum about that demonstration. Ain't nothing mu or zeum about that place. And in fact, ain't nothing about that as a club. I guarantee you, people better bring their own drinks. Guarantee you. You know, liquor license there. You don't get no liquor license that fast. He hustling them people. Man. And they get mad at me. They mad at me. And they being hustled. Like, you can't be mad at me because you are being hustled. I'm trying to help you. And what I'm saying is, I know you probably look on my show sometimes and say, another video about Tariq, another video about Tariq, another video about Tariq. Well, if you catching this little spill right here, take some time and go through the catalog. And if you see somewhere where I'm lying, come on with it. And I know most people think I do videos like the typical person. I just turn on my camera and talk. No, that's not this. That's not this show. I just don't turn on my camera and talk. I actually turn on my camera, have a prepared presentation, and I show you the truth for what it is. So I know that people think when they see all these videos, he's still talking about everything. No. This is research. This is research that I'm showing you every time I turn on this camera and mention Tariq Nasheed. This is research. This is not just me sitting here talking. But hey, if that's what you want to think, hey, that's on you. It's on you. Look at this. Euros come up in that joint early before anybody get there. Look at them. Check them out. That's why the light's so dark. There go one right there. Look at him. That's why the light's so dark. That's why the light's so low. I think, man, this is all a setup. This is all a setup. All a setup. All a setup. You ain't gonna never catch it on the internet with all the lights on until he can one day convince them people that he need all FBA up in there. And that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Just like Connie said, doesn't the museum have board of directors, curators, archivists, educators, historians, and donors? Absolutely. This ain't no, Yeah. And like he said, Art Delco say he's only admitting it now because he got called out, and none of his goofy followers can afford to go. Exactly. Like he got to say something in that regard. He got to say something in that regard because he's gonna keep trying to do this. But I'm gonna tell you, I know this for a fact that no one can keep up a charade like this where you depend on people and bodies to be in the number. Because the people and bodies have lives. They're not going to, like, this ain't even a real club. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. This is not even a real club. Let's keep it a buck. You are in LA where they got real clubs. Like you see the sister, she's like, I got on my Versace, I got on my belt, Louis Vuitton, I got on my shoes, going on. A real club in LA, that's nothing. They're not gonna be hanging over that joint for the next 6 months. Nah, she need to take her Versace and her Louis Vuitton shoes and her Balenciaga belt or whatever she got. She need to take that where the ballers at so they can see that stuff. That's why they wear that kind of thing, see. They got to have people to see that stuff. Ain't nobody seeing that up in there. You know what I mean? And then you got the sisters in there with the blonde wigs on and all that. Now it's just too much. It's too much of a mixture up in there. You know what I mean? They got to go. If you win Versace and all the European designers, the hidden museum ain't the one for you. You got to go up there where they popping bottles, where they got sparkles coming out that demonstration. That's what you need to do. We know what you need to do now. Yeah, you don't need to be at the Hidden Sparkle Museum. You need to go where they got the VIP. The guy pull up in the Tesla that pull itself up. That one. Yeah, that way you need to go. Talking about so you can show off your little Balenciaga and all that old type of stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the hidden museum, you ain't be able to do that. Cause some of them people that go there, they FBA and they got real lives too. They just fell for the trap. I guarantee you when they went in there, let me see if I can find that video where they up in that joint. Let me see if I can find it. Is this it? This is it. If I could spring the camera around in this joint, right? Now they up in there, but look at the European. You see the peen up in there? Let me see if I. Now, if I could spin the camera around, I don't want to use too many of his videos, but if I could spin the camera around, I could actually show you that while the guy was doing his jokes, people was having their own conversation. The people wouldn't, man, these jokes was. Why he just didn't call his mans Corey Holcomb? Corey Holcomb was funnier than them, man. I said, man, this is just a mess, man. This is just a mess, man. And they sitting up there in fold-out chairs, butt hurting, listening to some dry comedy. Let me stop, because they going to say I'm hating. Why you hating? Nah, I'm mad because my people are so foolish and allow this 2-bit pimp take advantage of them. Yeah, I'm mad. Goodness gracious. Sitting on some fold-out chair, listen to some Z-type comedian tell you some stale, dry jokes, and you paying $50 for some dry chicken at a buffet that you got to go outside to get because it can't fit inside of the building. Nah, man. And then when you get there, you got Crocodile Dundee auntie being the PR person. Then she got a zombie friend with her. You know what I mean? Talking about she hungry. Man, get me up out of here, man. And then you got the dude Afro guy that got the chance. He's so in love with Tariq. You know what I mean? And we gotta do a story about him one day. He's so in love with Tariq, he gonna go to everyone. When everybody stop going, that guy from Afro, the light-skinned brother, he gonna be right up there. Hey Tariq, a beautiful. He gonna be like them people on Eddie Murphy, the big dude that Eddie met in jail in Trading Places. He gonna be up there. This is a stone jam, man. This is a stone jam. He gonna be the only one there, just like them two big dudes. Anybody see Trading Places? The big dude is, yeah. They came to the party, everybody was gone. They was toe up. This is a stone jam. And that's how Afro Elite gonna be. He gonna be the only one there. Man, this is a cool place, man. Right on, man. This is a stone jam. Yeah. I'm a karate man. Karate man brews on the inside so he don't show his weaknesses. Ishmael Babe, that's my bro right there. Ish, I'm over here working, Ish. Big brother Ish. I'm a karate man. Karate man brews on the inside so he don't show his weaknesses. That's why, that's why I don't watch TV no more. When I was in college, I watched way too much TV. You know what I'm talking about? It's like I watched a lot of TV in college. I couldn't keep reading all the time. You know what I mean? I couldn't lift weights all the time. So I had to watch a little bit TV. Movie night. Wait till y'all see my book. My book gonna be crazy. Yes, indeed. My book is gonna be something else. Man. Have people something else, man. We need to get it together, man. Now let me play this again before we get out of here. I want to play this again before we get out of here. Then I want to let me play this again before we get out of here. All right. Now, this guy was catching a lot of flack. I sent them an email for all those that wasn't in here. We're going to wrap up in a second because I started late. But this guy was catching a lot of flack, and I want to give him all the attention that...
This video is for Tariq Nasheed, aka King Flex, in regards to the Hidden History Museum that us donors financed. You claim to provide a wall showing and displaying the names of all of the donors. On your Indiegogo page, you said if you paid $500, you will actually designate a section of the museum honoring the businesses of the people that donated at least $500. You didn't live up to those different promises. I don't see any indication that you put anybody's names on the wall other than the mural on the outside of the building showing the usual suspects. What's her name? Isis Papers, whatever her name is, her book about white supremacy. You put yourself on the wall, but legally, that building belongs to the donors. The equity that paid for it came from the donors. I'm under the impression and have the understanding that you actually mortgaged the building and put the $1 million into your pockets, which is fraud. Enrich yourself by grifting us kind-hearted, good-hearted donors. A Chinese billionaire just went to prison, or just got arrested and facing charges for fraud, for enriching himself from his followers, similar to what you did with this building. Any judge, any county judge in America in a civil suit in chancery courts will side with the donors in regards to who owns this building and convey ownership of that building to us donors if it comes to that point. That building was financed by us, not you. You just a lazy, sorry, slick talking pimp. Good for nothing, low life, unemployed pimp. That's all you are. That's all you're ever gonna be.
Production by Moochie Bear. Thank you, Moochie Bear. Straight, beautiful, beautiful production by Moochie Bear. Give Moochie Bear a round of applause. Moochie Bear is amazing with the graphics, amazing with the, he's just amazing, man. Moochie Bear, the person, he do it. But now check this out. Before we get out of here, now you know what happened is that the moment that video surfaced, and it didn't get a lot of spin, but the moment that video surfaced, you know he was getting attacked. And they saying that he didn't donate anything. He didn't donate anything. And the beautiful brother was able, and he just is calm and, I mean, just raw, man. Love the brother. I don't know him, never met him before. Got my full support, whether he wanted or not. He does what we love here on Moorish World TV. You know what I'm saying? He does what we do here on Moorish World TV. Check it out. He showed and proved. He showed and proved. You follow me? He showed and proved. Yeah. He showed and proved. It gets no better than that. You follow what I'm saying? He showed and proved that he donated. You know what I mean? Yeah. It gets no better than that. When one drop that bomb and they show and prove, it gets no better than that. You follow what I'm saying? It shows and proves. Matter of fact, let me go a step further with this. You know what I mean? Let me go one step further with this so there will be no question. There will be no question. And I'm going to do it right now. Hold up. Before I get out of here, I'm going to do it right now. So there'll be no question because brothers showed and proved. And, yeah, ain't nowhere to run now because you got people that, now that's not going to play with you. And we got one person that came out, but you're about to have quite a few people to come out. You know what I'm saying? You're about to have quite a few people to come out because people tired, man. They tired, man. They tired, man. Let me see if I can find this demonstration real quick. They tired, man. Nobody got time to play with you no more. You know what I mean? If I don't show it now, I'll show it next time. But what it is that the brother is literally going in. You know what I'm saying? The brother is literally going in and he shows and talks and narrates his receipts. You know what I'm saying? And narrates his receipt. And he says, not only did I give 500, I also gave 1,000. You follow what I'm saying? That's exactly what he said. He said, I also gave 1,000. I thought I had that clip, but if I ain't got it, I'll show it to you next time. You know what I'm saying? He said, I gave 1,000. And that's a sad state. That's a sad state. But here is the screenshot right here. But he breaks this down, so I'll show that next time. Yeah. They're going to start, somebody said they're going to start coming out the woodwork. Yeah, I can see that too. They're going to start coming out the woodwork soon. They're going to have to because he's just skinning and grinning with them veneers and acting like he ain't did nothing wrong. Yeah, people going to start waking up. People going to start waking up. And then it's going to be, can I tell my story to Akabe? Can I tell my story to Akabe? And I'm going to be like, sure, absolutely. Absolutely. Isn't that how it always happened? I'm going to be like, they didn't call me. They didn't call me a stalker. They didn't call me a slap face. They didn't call me Tariq living in my head. They didn't call me all of these things. However, when it all said and done, I'm going to still let you come here and tell your story so you can help somebody else who not yet woke, who has not yet awakened. So, absolutely. So, family, I'm going to get out of here, and we're going to do this one more time, hopefully on the new day tomorrow. I got to look at Billy Carson, too. I don't care what y'all talking about. I need to look at Billy Carson. Billy Carson tripping out here. You know what I mean? Thank you, family. Thank you for all your support. Beautiful, beautiful show.
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law.
Check 1, 2.
Got smacked, is that right?
Check.
Is that right? Hawker Bay went out west, he got smacked, is that right?
Check.
Is that right?
Yo, this the real deal.
Man.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. This the real deal.
Let's go. Talk about.
I said the feds is watching, informing, plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing this frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. They thought they catch me in Cali, smack me up with some charges. If I was 25, I probably would've stuffed them up regardless. On the run from the feds, because that boy is a fed. If it was back in the day, I put a price on his head. You wanna swing on the guard, you little swindling fraud. With the feds on the block, the roof, and in the car. Nah, I'm a little smarter. I live to fight tomorrow. I refuse to let you leave me to slaughter, you little punks. I got children to raise, I got people to uplift. Your intentions is to enslave my people in grift, and at the same time snitch on anybody suspicious. You a government witness and they just changed your name, gave you a new identity, location, and fame. But we know who you are. You can't hide no more, Marcus. It's coming to light what you done did in the darkness.
Come on, man.
For years. Yeah,
Let's go.
Back in 91, you infiltrated.
They can't see the grand sheet with no bars, man.
Your job is done. The feds is watching, informants plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. I said the feds is watching, informants plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. The feds is watching, informants plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. I said the feds is watching, informants plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. I said I'm exposing these frauds. informants plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing
Come
these
on,
frauds.
man.
They say I'm trolling
That
like
boy
this.
right.
I got the heart of Muhammad and the wisdom of Ali. I never say why me, instead I say why you. Didn't heed the warning, you know how I do. Destroy them devils, cause the devil's a punk. I'm the manifest of God, star crescent and oak. And use a Twitter revolutionary way to get hacked. I say I got smacked, sitting in front of your compact. I'm boots on the ground, 10 toes down out west. I could have called on my people and would have pulled up to your rest.
Come on.
In your gated community,
That
it's
boy
a federal
right.
prison. Don't think that we don't
That
know
boy
how
right.
you really living. We got you. The feds is watching, informants plotting to get me. Plotting to get me. I said the feds is watching, informants plotting to get me. I said they